Hey guys, welcome to a 3v4 Wolf, Richard and Sheriff against Sultan, Saladin, Emir and Nizar. I've got Richard at the back because he's so slow to get going, Sheriff at the front because he's very good defensively, Wolf here because he should be able to harm Saladin quite a bit. Obviously Saladin is going to be one of the strongest early game lords. We've got Sultan here because he's not very good, but every little bit counts. So Nizar at the back because Nizar is absolutely busted. We've got Emir here because again Emir is very strong the entire time. He's going to be good, and I'm just hoping that he can do something. I'm hoping that Sheriff is going to be okay for this. Defensively he's more than capable enough of holding his own. But you see, look, the assassins are what I'm worried about for this. Nizar's assassins are going to be one of the, I was going to say win conditions, but it's certainly one of the biggest threats in this game. Likewise, the Emir's Arabian swords are going to be a massive threat. Now Wolf doesn't actually have that amazing access to resources. He could build over here I suppose, but he's got iron here. He's got a bunch of siege here, which is why doing a 1v7 is so difficult with Wolf. I have beaten it before, but obviously when it corrupted I lost all that and I have not been able to beat it since. Now that Saladin's burning, it is pretty much game over for him, I think. Unless he can get that fire under control. Oh look, his allies are saving him with that. But he is out of gold, he's out of units. Well, he's got 1,000 gold I think. Yeah, 1,000 gold. Hardly any units. I do hope that he goes down soon. And the reason for that is because it will keep things nice and close. Right? I did initially have Frederick here, but the thing is, if Frederick survives, the Arabian lords can't really touch him. His defences are good enough and he's got a moat, so they can't, only some lords can deal with the moat. And yeah, like Nizar doesn't really have, he's got the slaves to do it, but he's got no counter to crossbows, so he just dies. And Emir's got the horse archers, but if he's not sending them out, it's not really good. So hopefully Saladin goes down here and then it'll be a 3v3. Oh, Saladin showing that he's an absolute boss. Now let's just see how it's looking. So Wolf is not looking actually good at all. I actually, I don't necessarily like the new castles more than the vanilla ones, but this is a castle that I really like. I think it's really great with the pitch around here. I just think it's a fantastic way to trap your enemy and kill them. So Wolf is going to struggle because he's got, he does have a lot of troops, but he's got no gold. Sheriff likewise, he's got a decent amount of gold, he doesn't have the most troops, but obviously Sultan is weak, so who knows what's going to happen with this. I don't know what these slaves are doing making, digging this out. Like, I do want to make it very clear. Say, Wolf is one fire away from losing, as is Sheriff. If the inside of their castles burn, they're pretty much done for. Sheriff has enough gold that it will only take most of his gold and that be it. But Wolf will lose everything. if he burns. Now, Richard at the back was a... perhaps it was overkill, but Richard at the back is honestly necessary to keep this going. So go save, UCP. Like, as you can see, Richard will have a big attack when he does stand one, but yeah. Now, why the Nizar is doing that and not scaling the walls, I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. Couldn't even guess. But he should be scaling the towers and getting in and, you know, really being a threat, and he's not. So Richard's sending his units, he's going to kill Sultan in this attack, I think. I mean, the fire throwers might save him. It's possible. I mean, Richard's own catapults are killing his units like nothing else, so there's that as well. And I mean, every time I've run this, something different has happened, a completely different result. Like, sometimes Sultan dies immediately, sometimes whoever's above him dies immediately, sometimes Wolf dies very early. But now it's a 3v2. One thing is for sure though, you have to have Saladin at the front, because otherwise, in any game where the Europeans have struggled and run out of gold, they will lose. Like, it won't be a close match. And unfortunately, this is not that close either. I think, yeah, Nizar's just been so useless in this one. If he hadn't been, if Sheriff had gone down early, you know, that would be something. Sheriff is out of gold, so don't get me wrong, a comeback is absolutely possible. Wolf is still out of gold, Sheriff is out of gold. Emir has a lot of gold, as does Nizar. Now, Nizar does tend to run out of gold quite quickly, but, you know, for now, it's not as one-sided as you might think. Like, there really is a good potential for a comeback from the Arabian Lords. I don't know why they're not using any siege at all, but, you know, just one of those things. Sheriff is really struggling now. 120 troops, no gold. That's genuinely terrible for him. Another 3 or 4 attacks from Nizar should kill him. Well, especially if Emir jumps in and helps him out. Like, this really is anyone's game at this point.
Saving.
Richard is going to, well, I don't know if he'll play a massive role. Obviously, if Richard gets attacked, he'll go down quickly. He doesn't have the crossbows, he's got nothing to really defend with. But his attacks can be devastating. Obviously not this attack. This attack has been a bit pathetic. But yeah. Just see, Sheriff has 120 troops still. Let's just whack that speed right up. I think actually part of my problem with doing all these is I'm trying to get close results, and I don't really have to. It's just about seeing what does happen rather than, in an ideal world, how can we make it as close as possible. So yeah, Sheriff every time these horse archers come through, they do a bit of chip damage to the crossbows, and the more often that happens, the better. Nizar's going to start struggling for gold. Emir is struggling now. Not massively, but when they get to around the 20k gold mark, with the amount of troops they send out, they might send out 4k gold worth. Right, they're going to run out quickly. 4k gold. I think that's about right. Still, I mean, Sheriff losing all that pitch is very costly. He's got less than 100 units. Although, look, Emir's not creating any horse archers at all at this point. Without the horse archers, I don't know what he's going to do. His attacks against Sheriff aren't going to be that great. $89 units, yeah. Okay, so Emir is all doing the moonwalk. Emir is looking okay. I do wonder if it's the speed, the high speed, that causes them to do that. Oh look, this is part of the problem. Why the hell are they filling in these? They're not filling them in, they're making them bigger. What the fuck are they doing? Okay. It's a bizarre turn of events, really. So I don't really want these to be long videos. I want them to be at most around half hour. Oh look, finally he's getting some horse archers. I mean, Sheriff should be dead soon, but he's holding on. Because not enough horse archers are killing his whatever they are, and also because the Nizar keeps throwing away his units stupidly. Okay. Oh look, he is creating more horse archers again. I don't know why he went so long without doing it. He's running out of gold though, for sure. It's becoming quite a big issue. Unless he gets things under control, the Arabian side is going to be in big trouble. Still, look. The crossbows are pretty much screwed, right? A few hits from archers, they'll go down. That's, I don't know, maybe 10 of them are on death's door. It doesn't seem to have pitch anymore. He still has the fire throwers, so he's got that going for him, but look, that's open now, so looks like Sheriff is dead here. And Sheriff is dead here. Which is fantastic, honestly. I was hoping that he would go down, so it would be, again, I'm wanting a nice close match.
A message from the Nizar.
Obviously Richard is in big trouble now. Well, so is Wolf. The assassins plus horse archers would kill that easy. I do love how they're doing that whole the whole moonwalking thing everywhere. Let's just see how is Nizar looking. 21k gold, not great. Emir 10k, not good either. Now, as long as Richard's army doesn't burn up in fire, this could be, honestly, it won't kill, there's no way he's killing Emir in this attack. Could be quite dangerous for Emir though. Never mind. Amount of fire. I actually think that the Arabians might win this. This attack is honestly incredibly threatening for Richard. I don't know how to make him recruit more. Everything I've tried has failed on that front. But, you know, he's certainly one of the slowest. He might even be the slowest lord for recruiting troops. So how is Emir looking now? 1k gold, oh dear. Still, this is what I want to see, right? I want to see a close match, even though it's a lot longer than I would like. And why these guys are just standing here and taking it, I don't know. Yeah, Emir's out of gold. Still got about 200 troops left, so that's something. I do apologise, I know that not many people are going to want to watch this one because it's quite long. But, yeah, it's just the luck of the draw. As I say, every time I've run this, it's gone differently. Sometimes it's been over in 5 minutes, sometimes it's lasted an hour. And not much has happened, but this time, you know, it's certainly full of action, right? But I'm not sure. The thing for me is I don't really like watching other YouTube videos that are, say, 45 minutes an hour long. I don't tend to do it unless I'm going 1.5 times speed. And even then, just depends on what it is. Right, half an hour is where I'm wanting things to be at the most. So I may just pause it and come back. I'll save first.
Saving.
Okay, so not been very long, but an attack is coming on Richard. Unfortunately, these horses were pretty much, well, their numbers have been halved by the mangonel. So not much is coming of this one. Having said that, look, Wolf is being attacked by Nizar, and it's starting to look quite bad for Wolf. You know, Nizar's not running out of gold very quickly. Emir might be out of gold, but he's got plenty of troops. He's not going down anytime soon. Okay, I'll come back again. Okay, I'm a little bit concerned that the game might be bugged. Richard has 730 troops. He's recruiting like nothing else, run out all his gold, and he's keeping them in his base. So that is not ideal. Oh, the fucking idiot has put a maypole in front of his thing, so he can't get his troops out. Oh, that is such a disappointing end to this. Oh well, we'll see what does end up happening, right? You know, there's every chance that once they break through, oh, Wolf could be dead here. But he's not, he's gonna survive. Close though. I think the problem is with Richard not attacking, because he can't. It's yeah, it's gone from a very interesting match to one which lost interest in. You know, Emir's not running out of gold. He's not on the cusp of death anymore. Now it's just Wolf that's pretty screwed, and you know everyone else is fine. I don't know why he put that maypole there. It's just such a stupid thing to do. I really thought the UCP had done away with everything like that. I mean, I think the worst thing is he can get out from that side, so he's not going to. I don't think he'll destroy his walls to get out.
A message from the wolf.
And that's Wolf down. Even with all those crossbows, there's no way. Yeah. So just, if you do this yourself, you'll probably get a very different result from me, but obviously this time it was just unfortunate how things ended, and why they are running that way and not going through the Arabian horse, the Arabian archers, I don't know. But he's losing a lot of units to this. He's going to lose all of his force to fire, I think. I really don't see him winning this.
A message from the Lionheart. Events have come to a petty pass when a king must.
Not only that, look at how he's fucked it up. Yeah, I was thinking what a disappointing ending, but that is a horrible throw from Richard.
I am vested and my poor bones
Wow.
must rest in these wretched
Yeah.
sands.
Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I didn't see that coming, but yeah. That was odd. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.